Hey Mechwarriors, welcome back to Open Plays Mechwarrior 5. All four DLCs long gone, it's in 3060, I'm chasing clan parts. And if you want to watch me getting my butt handed to me in a mission, watch the last episode, second drop. That would be my episode 158. Um, got my butt handed to me, got a mauler ripped open from stem to stern, and almost dead on the field long before the end. Ran out of ammo, did the whole bit. It was a crusher of a mission. My other clan battlemaster also got its arms ripped off and shoved up its butt, and barely made it off the field. But we did it. We won, and I got him repaired. I'm also ripped open a WP here. In a couple days, it's going to be done. I've taken out its. One more day. Took out its XL engine. I want to put it in another mech. So I'm going to go ahead and advance time for that. Now that is done, I will go ahead and tell the WP to continue stripping. Take all of its other stuff away. I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to put it in my put it in my cold bay, simply because it is a hero mech, and I don't sell those unless I really, really have to. And I'm well far away from having to sell a mech. And just putting it into my cold bay, I've got the option turned off to strip automatically, so it won't do that. And here's where it's going. If I can find it again. Did I move it? I don't remember moving it. Did it move itself? Oh, I did put that in cold storage, so I wouldn't have to pay for it. Or keep turning off the. There it is. Did it drop? No, it did not. I got to get rid of something. I got way too many mechs going on. This is a clan hero mech. We'll do a loadout. Got it on the first episode last time around. As you can see, the XL engine's blown, and that's why I've got to get rid of it. So I look down here. I want to see what it actually says for it. It removes 13.5 tons. So we'll remove the invalid, and I'll take out the engine and the XL. Yeah, and see, that's what I would have had left, is not nearly enough. Fix that. No systems are actually taken away. None of the weaponry, nothing. So I'm put in my. I'm going to do a core first. I think I'm going to have to do the market for this. Yeah, I really don't want to. Wow. Wowza. To get it up to. Well, we're going to go low. That's the bottom line. I've got an upgrade I can throw on it that does 15%. And eventually I'll find some mobility gyros, and that'll help. So with that in place, I'm overweight, one XL engine, and I'm miraculously okay again. Now we can see if we're going to keep some of this stuff. Heavy mediums are nice. I have no idea. I've never seen these before. 16.5 sounds good, but the 10 for the heat does not. Neither does the, look at this, 8.73 and healing Cooling heat is 1. I can't deal with that. And those are primaries. Yeah, that took it down to 3.9. Just that one little change. I'm going to do this. Kick that in there. I'm going to at least fill up my center engine slots. Oh, nope. Take that back. There's no purpose or point in putting clan in there. So, now that we're looking a little bit better here, Hyper Assault Gauss. What have I got in the world of Gauss? And then some people say Gauss. It's not Gauss, it's Gauss. Clan Gauss, there we go. Oh, I thought I had a Hyper Assault. I do, in fact, not. So what's this guy got going for it? 10 tons, 22 damage. That's a lot going for it. Does it have any ammo? 1. One ammo. 84. Well, that would be why. 84. That's a pretty good loadout, but it needs another. Fortunately, I have some room. But do I have any hyper? Because that's a worthwhile weapon to keep. I have 0. The market has 0. Yeah. I'm going to have to call that good for a AI. Cool down on 5 seconds. Rate of fire 11 times per minute. Max range is 2,100 meters. Can you see anything at this in this game at that kind of range and actually legitimately aim? I don't know. I got to put in 2 more reasonably mine, not market. 2 more reasonably heat producing large. That's a maybe. These, I just tried them in my Mauler, and I'm not a fan. I'm going to hold these for something else because it's already got 2, and they're lower tier, and it is an arm. And I've not yet found a single ER that produces a reasonable amount of heat. I've got 6 of these. The heat's 10. I mean, wow. That's all I got to say. 10. Nine and a half. Yeah, I'm not going to find anything up this way. We don't need the super long range anyway. We got a Hag 20 for that. I'm going to go with a regular, good old-fashioned. Where'd it go? Down there somewhere. These 2. And I've still got a lot of weight to use. How much did that save? 11. I could pop that out and I'd still be good right now. Except I need more heat sinks. Ooh, I don't have any Streak SRM clan. Must have blown that up. Yep, 1 ton. That's pretty easy. Have 2. What's a max armor gonna get me? Full. What do you think, Mechwarriors? Good enough? It's 85 tonner putting out 88 in damage. I took a little bit off, but I got the heat way down. And the cooling is still actually not good enough. It should have more. And I don't want this up here. We'll kick it down here. And then because it's got that long range guy, we'll give it one of those. And I think we're going to do a ballistic on that, because that's what it does. Headshotter. That is a headshot mech. Especially for the standard 18 armored head. Kaboom. Headshot. You're done. And enough to back it up at different ranges. But I gotta find it more ammo for that hyper assault. Okay, 87 days. Kick it. I'm 11 minutes in. Sorry folks if I bored you. This is part of doing the game. And part of playing the game. I'm going to go ahead and put him in for strip. Time to start clearing some room. I got a Stalker F also that is not a hero mech that needs to go. I just noticed that. So strip him. I get that XL engine in 35 days. Where'd that Stalker F? There he is. This is a fine Stalker, I'm here to tell you. It really is. It's got XL engines in there too. Even though they're not clan XL engines, which are a little bit more efficient, they take only 2 spaces, I believe. This one gives me 9.5 tons off on the same 85 ton mech that the clan XL engine gave me. What was it, 13.5? Yeah. So we're going to strip them. I need some slots. I'm tired of paying the massive overhead that I've been paying. And speaking of which, I'm going to have to start clicking that button and getting these guys to strip when I put them in here. That's all there is to it. Haven't used him for a while. I will put all of these into cold storage. Not only have I not used them, I have backups now in the clan hero at the same tonnage. So don't need them here. Don't need to pay the money for it. Do need the XL engines eventually. Having a real hard time getting clan sweeping the legs on them and picking up their XLs. These other ones I want to keep, the smaller ones even, because I do take missions that are good to have a smaller mech, lower weight mech on the side. Did I not just strip him? Apparently I did not. I will go back and do it again. This is going to be a total admin mission. I'm going to admit that to you right here and now. There will be no combat missions on this episode. Is that a clan? That is a clan. It says on the upper left-hand corner where it says BLR to CTAC 1, it says yet another CM, yet another clan mech. That's all clan stuff in there. So that's another assault mech I can bring in. I'm still waiting for the biggies. I want a good 100-ton clan assault mech. Okay, I got the misery still. I mean, obviously I'm leaving my atlases until I get 100-tonners. That's all. I'm leaving the Corvair privateer for the same reason. It's just fun to play. Look at those 3 medium rifles going bang, bang, bang. Yeah, it's fun to play. And the Agincourt, because hey, it's the Agincourt. I take out an atlas with that in a sweat. These guys, to Creel, once again, light, fast mech that 90 damage. That's more than its weight in damage. My favorite mech of all time will be sitting right here. The Conjurer is a clan mech. I'm keeping all clans that are reasonably done. Not these guys. They just, nope, not for me. Played with them, had fun with them, put them away. Okay. The other thing I'm going to do here is open needs training. I got to get rid of this. Got to get it bumped up. It just won't let me do it like here. 139 for overall development. Then I noticed in the last battle drop that he had a negative, so we're going to get rid of it. And while I'm checking that, we'll check them all for negatives.
At your service, Commander. Looking forward to a prosperous partnership.
Yeah, Raptor is one of the GTE pilots. I've done nothing with him. Revis is a daily use. No negatives. Bauer.
Exploration and fortune has brought us to meet. Glad to be on board, sir.
If you just be quiet, I'd say what you're doing. She had a negative. Kelpie does not. He's also a GTE pilot, and I've done some stuff with him. Obviously, never put him into a command or into a ballistic mech. As to the 98, you can do the math and see he's not a 98. He's maybe 78, 45, 55, 65. Yeah, 78. So that's 20 up high. So's this. Somewhere in their programming for who they are and what they are, they got a bug. Meets one of my dailies. No negatives. Oppo, of course, did not get. It already shows 69. He was a 68 or whatever he was. He's not going to get ballistic still. That's welcome. That's welcome. That's very welcome. 139 days. That being the case, we can look at these other guys, and I can see what I can get them for less than 139 days. Only going to do the guys I normally get and put into use. 173. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm going to be broke. Gonna have to go do some serious missions. Did I miss meet? Nope, training 102. Okay. Yeah, the graphics are off. Doesn't show Opus being in training until you click on them.
I'll be in the hangar for pre-drop checklists.
Thinking about dropping some of these guys. But not Holder. Holder's been around and used for a lot. He actually earned that 59 the hard way. He shot stuff. And Raider is, of course, a GTE pilot that I've never used as well. He just sits there and costs me money. But not much, comparatively speaking. I mean, look at that, 45. So not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Got a rare double heatsink. I will purchase that, because it doesn't look like I'm going to be finding any. Already did. Yeah. So what we got? Lots of battlemechs coming up. Going to be stripped and gone. I'm going to have to make note of that so I can actually remember which ones have been stripped and sell them out. I should do that by moving them to a spot where I can know that's where they are. Yeah, clearing a whole row would be nice, because I'm building whole rows by adding in more. Oh yeah, and just to make sure, paint them all up. Especially now that I'm not using hero mechs that have their separate paints. Get them all the same. These Atlas are the clan mechs are ugly paint job. That's all I got to say. It is hard to talk for 2 hours straight. Wish I could just say go to that, but it won't let me. Still, I can hit that space bar pretty fast, huh? I think once we get down to the pilot recoveries, we should be in range of, oh, mostly. Yeah, going to be some fuel. We'll let it run itself out. Don't really care about the dates going by. Don't really care about the quarterly expenditures. I know it's going to come. It's going to come no matter where I am. 21 days. We can close here. Go to here. Go up to the... Look at that. It shifted all my mechs around. I wish I knew... No, it didn't. I had them in the second row, not the first row. I see. Sell that. Sell that. Oh. Did not mean to sell that. I just got trigger happy. Hero mechs should not be sold. They should be brought over. Non-hero mechs should be sold. I know I have no need to. It's a matter of money, and clear it out so I can find stuff in there without going blind. These are clan mechs, so they'll stay. Orion Karita, not scrap. I want to sell. Orion Victor, sell. Sell. All the hero mechs stay. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these guys yet. 75-ton clan. I could bring them back in and strip them. Those are weapons that are still clan weapons. This one in particular, he's coming in. He's probably got hyper. Yep. And ammo for it? 3 tons. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. We'll do a strip. 58 more days. I could have put that in already. That kind of bites. That's jumping ahead of the gun. I'm going to put some of his tonnage into this guy. That 1 ton of hyper assault gauss. I want to try this guy in the combat. Although it's going to be a 4 button instead of a 3 button. I think I can manage that once in a while. But not until I get the extra ammo. Let's go take a look around at what we got available. Yeah, that's where I got my butt handed to me last time. It was a 340-ton raid that started off with like 8 mechs running around right in front of me, and then added 2 dropships to that, including assault mechs. Pinked me up pretty good, and then I ran into the second place to do its targets, and the same thing over again. And I left that with a yellow core leg and a yellow core center, and going towards the pickup, playing like a mouse to not get shot at, and they dropped 3 assault mechs on me for the. It might have been heavy. I'm not sure. I was kind of dazed at the time. Dropped in 3 mechs for the mercenaries as well. So that was hairy. Hairy. Had to take my jacket off. I got so heated by it. It's a good mission, but scary. Hairy, scary. How's that? I'm not seeing anything that I need to do, that I want to do with clan. I don't want to do multiple 400-ton for dang sure. And for clan, I mean against the clan. I'm not doing anything for the clan. I want my clan salvage. I would love to have a Rouselhaig decent tonnage mission against the clan, because Rouselhaig loves me. And I get lots of picks that way. I might do that one. Nope, I read it wrong. Be a rescue contract. No. In that case, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a real nice, fun mission when I come back. And that should be a clue that this is the end of this episode. So don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And know that I will get back to you. I will respond to comments if you have questions, etc. Or if you have pointers for me, I appreciate them. And if one of those pointers isn't, well, you should do at least one combat for a mission, Opa. I don't have time for this one. The last one stretched too long. And I had to do all my stuff I had to do. So, see you on the next episode. Till then, Opa's out.